I just don't know how the hell we get Freya and Persephone in the same draft. What?
Holy shit.
And Bacchus are... What is this draft hardcore? What the...
So, what did the team do over the players' break? We actually had pretty much fun. We went to the lake, if I'm not mistaken. We were there chilling, like we go swimming, and it was really good. Like everyone was having fun, everyone was happy, and even though after the lose, we were like, okay, it's fine. Like we have the words next, so let's just focus on that thing. Talking for myself, what I've been trying to improve since I'm here in America, it's been my play style, I will say, like how good I can be, because when I was back at home, I was playing with 150 ping, 170 ping, and it will at some point limit my kinda grinding in the game, I will say. So coming here and being able to play in the same circumstances against the other pro players, it's really good. Like I'm just trying to see how far I can go. So that's talking for myself, but I've seen the same in my teammates. So they are just trying to see how far they can go, if they can like beat everyone, for example, let's say individually. It's really good. It's a good environment. What has the team improved on the most since the start of the season? I will say the communication and the team fights have gotten a lot better. Like I suppose we had the best team fight back then in the SML, even though we didn't have that much practice against SPL level, for example. But now, since we are living together, we are screaming every day, we see each other each day. At some point, it helps a lot. So it has really improved when it comes to communication. What improvements would you like to see from the team in the next split? I will say rely more on each other when it comes to picking something that maybe for someone is kind of troll. So for example, sometimes, I don't know, someone wants to try a new god out in one lane that is not supposed to be. And we are like, okay, no, let's not troll, we're just screaming, we need to get as much practice as we can. So we are like, okay, it's whatever. So I think that should change. What are the big changes of the mid-season patch? The big changes in the mid-season patch, okay, so let's start with Ring of Hecate. That item is just like, it's not okay. It's totally wrong. Like, it's an Ica combined with Devos stacked, and it has like 30% attack speed. So there's no way you are outboxing a Magical Hunter with a Physical Hunter. That's why Magical Hunters went like on top. That's why Freya is top, then Olorun, Chronos, stuff like that. Even though you can have crit, like let's put a 1v1 situation with a Physical Hunter having the crit build against, for example, Olorun. Olorun is gonna kill him without even ulting. Even the Physical Hunter just hitting all of their arrows, Olorun is gonna win. And if I talk about Freya, okay, the story tells it itself. So Freya is just boosted right now. Freya was okay. I don't get when people, for example, say that Freya is so. I mean, Freya. Oh my God, they need to nerf Freya. It's not the god. It's just the item, because Freya has always been able to like kill an ADC, for example, with 4 arrows. But people didn't realize that. But with that ring, they made Freya OP. Same with Olorun. So yeah, that's not okay. Another change, I will say the Golden Blade has been really impactful too when it comes to assassins in jungle, because it makes the clearing potential really good. And apart from that, for example, Ao Quan has been really good with the new ring too. Cthulhu has been a top pick. And I don't know top ban because they didn't even ban him, but I feel like Cthulhu is solo laner, for example, so that's why I think all the Cthulhu supports lost in the SPL this first week. But well, we'll see how it goes. Game 1 should have been way easier, but seeing from the other perspective, like the spectate, we were like playing on a low level, I would say. So it was more their mistakes than than us being good. So yeah, of course, that's something we are like improving right now, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be noticeable for the next games.
What would you say specifically? Identify kind of one thing that you guys did have.
Okay, for example, the team fights at the beginning were really sloppy because I think they did like Gold Fury 2 times in a row, and that almost cost us the FG. So I would say warding was also bad, that said, because that's how they got the first Gold Fury for free. And then for the second one, we just kind of went in without even like calling it, and they just like destroyed, for example, Panitom, I will say. He had to dash away, and they just started the Gold Fury, and that was it. So I think those aspects should change for the next sets. I will say that, first of all, the FG call. We were like, okay, I was telling to my team, I have Freya, I can like burst this objective really quick, but we need to secure it. So we were like, okay, we can do that. And wrong, you blinked to the FG to literally started it. As soon as we saw, I think, Nemesis in middle lane, we were like, okay, let's just do it. This is our chance. We were like, okay, I was like, Shinto, you need to secure it. Shinto secured it, but after that, we saw Yarkor dying, and we were like, oh, they are really committed to us here, so I'm pretty sure we can lose the game. And I think Wrong, you got the idea to ult away, but he didn't even call it. Like that's something I really like from my team. Like they are always knowing what each other is going to do. For example, Wrong, you just ulted there. He didn't even call. The play was in his brain, but everyone knew what he was gonna do. So we were like just being pure synergy there, and then he just ult away. That was like the biggest play there. We got away with the FG. We killed Nemesis, and we were like, oh, we got FG enhanced. We are ready to go from here, and that's how we won. That was the biggest play I was in the game 1.
Looking to chase on into the skies used, and see you later, says Sanguine. Netrioid gets the fadeaway, and they get out alive. With the fire giant buff, SOT is gonna move forward. Venenu's gonna try to find a stun, maybe turn this fight in their favor. SOT has found it. Venenu, he's gotten the kill over onto Yarkor, but is it enough? Netrioid says no. Titan's gonna crumble, and Sanguine in 37 minutes look like they're gonna take game number 1. A double kill from Netrioid seals the deal.
I think it comes down to the fact that Renegades, they play their comp well, they itemize well early on.
Okay, in game 2 was more like, so what happens is that after you get such a good early like Renegades did, sometimes you have like this disadvantage when it comes to mental stability in the game. So I'm pretty sure they were like, how we lost game 1, like we should have won, we should have done this, we should have done that, but it was over. So it's pretty much that, like after you got like such a good early game, for the next game you know that you lost, you should have won, and you are kind of upset in that game. That's why I would say we look dominant. But apart from that, we kind of like fixed our errors from game 1, so it was really good.
Está sol aquí. Está mal sol ahí. Dashió sol, dashió. No tiene dash.
Ahora me va a robar el rey.
Estoy viendo, cuidado.
Quedar ahí.
Están solísimos ahí, cuidado con todo.
Está muy low, ¿la puedes matar tú?
Creo que vamos a tener que cuidar.
Nice.
Ahí estoy viendo.
Vaya, no, me están haciendo de bloque.
Tienes ahí. Está bien, tengo pull acá.
Estoy curándolo de tiempo.
Cerrero.
Aquí va.
Vuelta para se pone.
Ya tienes todo. Uno de vida.
Aquí contigo.
¿Qué tal Cerreros? Par primero de Cerreros.
Nice, cool. Ya el Gaia, nice. De rutinar ahí, me tuñaron. Ayer.
Vamos a forzar esto, sí.
Yo.
Bueno, el Garfield en 3.
Quieren burstearlo.
Yo quería
Mira Hércules en slow. Hércules en slow. 2 de Hércules, no, estoy bien. Va, mira, Hércules está por atrás. Hércules no Quédate conmigo.
¡Se mejoró! ¡Mátalo! ¡Nice! ¡Cerralo en el mismo eje!
Salsa, perito. Necesita entrar, está buscando Hércules,
Nice.
Juraré, ya no te maté, Nice, vamos a cerrar por eso.
Me mataron, güey, nice, güey. Esto hace mucho
Quería
gol.
la Nemesis.
Ya tenemos un minuto,
Necesito entrar ya, voy a buscar un Garfield. I'm fine, falló el 1. Sí, mejoró. Nice. Mira, sol. Nice.
Cura todos.
Vamos a seguir acá. Si se me lo salta, lo matamos.
Estoy contigo, estoy curando todo.
Nice. Replenicio.
Ahí. Mátalo.
Primero, mátalo.
Vamos a curar a todos. Ya, dale.
Mátalo.
No lo puedo matar.
Podemos.
Ya ganamos.
No. Ya que bueno, güey.
What's up?
La araña se murió, pobrecita.